Titans issue 4 Legacy 128. Tom Taylor writing with Nicola Scott on the art. So, this obviously continues everything that's going on with Beast Boy feeling conflicted. The encounter that he had with Garth last issue has made him think about trying to actually make the world a better place. So Raven tries to console him. They end up dealing with a couple of muggers, which actually led to a really funny bit for me, is that apparently Maggie Sawyer is really pissed because Raven keeps teleporting criminals to the jail cell at the police station without
but not saying why.
Yeah, with no explanation. She's like, damn, she really could put a note on them. They do tell the victims to go and report it, so that hopefully they'll be able to put two and two together, you know, once that happens. But that's good fun. But yeah, Garth's got this whole big idea where he wants to like help the world more. He wants to deal with deforestation, things like that. He wants to go and like plant stuff in Borneo. So they're all like, yeah, this is a great idea. Let's all go do that. Except Wally, because you're meant to be dead in 24 hours, so you stay here. And Wally's like, no, don't be silly. And then it's like, who's going to keep me here anyway? And then Linda walks around the corner and she's like, I'll keep you here. And he's like, damn it, the one person who I can't say no to.
Yeah, he can't. By law, he can't say no to her. That's just the way it is.
And that was a good reveal, and obviously Linda's inclusion actually is a bigger deal in a minute, but I thought this was a natural kind of thing to do, is like have Linda be the thing that anchors him back, you know, to the tower. You know, and they're talking about that meteor they found as well at the Church of Blood last issue. But so the characters go off, right, and deal with this. They end up fighting the construction crew. Is that what they're called?
Demolition Inc., something like that.
Demolition crew. That's what it is.
Demolition crew. There it is.
And so they're dealing with them, and just a couple of fun action pages. Nothing too fancy. Donna uses some super speed and some stuff. It's all very fun. But the big thing is that Garth shows up at the tower and runs into Linda and gets talking. He says he's there to apologize to Beast Boy for the things he said, and she mentions that Wally's around arguing with Dick, but the rest of them are all away with Garth. And then he says, oh, we're alone then. Good. Then you just get this awful, full-on horror movie page of a parasite coming out of Garth's mouth and going into Linda's mouth. It's just two big panels that share the page. It's horrific. It feels violating. She's had this forced into her mouth. It's horrible. And obviously, you know, we said last issue where it felt like we were doing some body snatcher stuff with this. And sure enough, now Garth's got Linda infected and is working for the bad guy. So so every panel after this page where like Wally comes in and Linda's just sitting there, you're like, oh no. She's
in the background, just inconspicuous. Yeah.
She's a danger. And then, like, hey, we'll hide you out as well. So they take Wally and Linda to their base on Mars, which I actually like this detail. So because the Hall of Justice and stuff always gets attacked for all the tech they store there, they realize that their trophy room where they hide all the tech and stuff they get from villains shouldn't be in a place that anyone knows. It shouldn't be in their base. It should be a separate location that's, you know, safe and unknown. So they've got a base on Mars for this shit. And they leave Wally and Linda there. And, you know, the end of the issue, it's like, okay, well, we're perfectly safe now, right? Because it's just me and Linda. And then it's just a close-up of Linda, and they're like, maybe not. Linda's infected. She's got to body snatch you, Wally. But she might be the one that kills you.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. This is, now they're alone. He's got the Speed Force, but they're on Mars. You know, they're a boom tube away. He's never been in more danger than he is right now.
Yeah. So, the person he suspects the least to be a threat is now a threat.
Yep.
So this was great tension stuff. I was super into this. You know, I was like, okay, I'm enjoying the Beast Boy stuff. I'm enjoying continuing the Garth stuff. But it was when they infected Linda, and then like now like she's the threat at the end. That was like okay. That was a great cliffhanger. I'm into the fun horror stuff of this. Good stuff. The scene we kind of didn't mention is the Amanda Waller scene where she's pissed that the Titans are up to stuff, and she's like, nah, don't bother interfering. Let all the people who control Borneo, they'll hate them for this. So let them make some enemies, and that's just where she leaves it.
Yeah, which I disagree with her reasoning there, because what Garth said about we're always responding to things after they happen, but who's going to take, or as they happen, but who's going to take care of stuff after they happen? and it's a very clear moment from Beast Boy. So this whole, environmental welfare thing with him, it fits on. Because before I opened this, I got to thinking, we know there's a betrayal in the Titans coming up, right? That we were hinted on, and I was like, well, what if it is Beast Boy? We had all that stuff with him, post with Williamson, post what was the event we weren't big fans of, Dark Crisis. His psyche's kind of shattered and whatnot, but just the fact here that he seems to be at odds with Waller, I don't think it's him now. But looking at this cover with Waller on the cover, it made me think maybe it's him. But as the longer this issue went, the more I was like, probably not, because of how it plays out. So, although maybe he does, because maybe he realizes that they're doing more harm than good at this point, and it seems to be a lot of those things. Looking at the solicits that were seeded throughout. Where did Doctor, what was his name? Dr. Fate, the evil one, Dr. Hate.
Dr. Hate.
How did I forget Dr. Hate? Where did Dr. Hate come up? Was that in the pages?
That was the tease at the end of Dark Crisis, I think, for the next thing. Yeah.
Or Night Terrors, right? Because it was more.
Oh, it was the end of Night Terrors. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So with Night Terrors, so looking at that and seeing like Dr. Hate seeming to be involved with the Beast World stuff, again, it doesn't make me not think Beast Boy's not heavily involved, but we'll see. But yeah, no, this was a pretty solid issue.
The event is called Beast World, so I suspect Beast Boy will be prominent.
No, when I mean involved, I mean on the Waller side.
Yeah.
But this issue though, I like Nicole Scott a lot, right? Mm-hmm. Her drawing Wally's face, there's something that's off with it. I don't know if it's the nose. It's because I'm so used to seeing her Wally in the Flash mask, so to see a clearly defined facial features and stuff, it just, for some reason, anytime I see her draw Wally, the face feels off versus all the other characters. But that's just, that's a nitpick.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed this quite a bit. I think the cliffhanger's great. I love the body snatchers plot that's going on, because it does make you go, oh no, when you realize he's going to infect her. And it's this great grisly page, and then the ending being this like it literally says it doesn't get safer than this as Linda stares with daggers at her husband. Mm-hmm. So all that stuff's exciting, and even the idea of the base on Mars I think is kind of fun. So no, I think it's I love that this book is really giving time to all the Titans, and if anything it's ignoring Nightwing the most, because he's already writing a Nightwing book. He needs the least attention. So I dig it quite a bit. I'm having a good time with Titans. So what are you rating Titans, Matt, out of 10?
I'm gonna give this a 7.5.
Okay, interesting. No, I think this is a solid 8 for me. I really dig the body snatchers plot. I'm having a good time, and the Beast Boy stuff's good too.